All right, quick video on the Bills coaching hires. Like I know anything. So look, I will give you the synopsis. I think it's kind of funny coaching changes where one guy is really too much of a disciplinarian, and then you get the other guy in and he's more fun time. And that's all I'm hearing with Joe Brady is more fun. Sean McDermott's a micromanager. Yep. And you know what? We talked other videos how much being in a micromanaging environment can suck. There's 32 other franchises that do it other ways. And you know what? McDermott's proof is in the pudding. He won. That said, Brandon Bean's point, or us, and it's a good time for them to change at this time, could be, hey, we're not getting our players utilized to the max value. So pretty much what you're telling me is the Bills, as I'll present to you, is going more back towards Rex Ryan. How? Hiring Jim Leonard as defensive coordinator. Former Bill, had a graphic on AI. It kept messing up this background. I don't even want to upload it. I'm embarrassed about it. Because AI apparently is taking over the world, this search engine, and I make some graphics. Maybe, okay? So Jim Leonard was under Rex Ryan as a coach, or as a player, was under John Fox as a player. All right, two different systems. I think Jim Leonard hire, very good. All right, so here's the thing. The Bills are going to go towards a 3-4. And what that means is people are going to, you don't know what's going to happen. Who's going to rush? It's going to be all the generic stuff again. You don't know who's coming with this 3-4. Wait for all offseason. All right, and here's why. The Bills hired Bobby April III, if you remember Bobby April II, special teams coach, yada, yada. He was on Rex Ryan's staff. He's an outside linebackers coach. The Bills hired an inside linebackers coach, John Agder. I'm going to call him John E. Okay? So there you go. You got two linebackers coaches. Wow, what's it look like for a guy like Joe Andreessen? Think I'm picking that up out of nowhere. Yeah, I am. I picked it up on the Bills squad on the Lockdown Network, and they were talking about the different shifts and whatever. I don't know. As in, like, Joe Andreessen could fit well. I'm just saying. You're to hear after them. Go check it out. It's not bad. All right. So, cornerbacks coach, Jay Valai. He was Oklahoma's assistant head coach and co-D coordinator. The picture I saw looks like he has a built-in neck brace. I'm sure it's just a hoodie. But he looks like he could play the game of NFL football. Just throwing it out there. All right, special teams, Jeff Rogers from Arizona. Do I know anything about him? Nope. O-line coach, Pat Meyer, he was with the Steelers. Developed a couple players. Do you think I wrote down the names? Nope. Offensive coordinator, Pete Carmichael Jr. with the Broncos, Saints, Chargers. Guess what? That's a cool name because he helped develop Drew Brees. He worked with Drew Brees on the Chargers. Yada, yada, yada. Sean Payton and the staff, he really wanted Romo. He got Brees. Dropped my pen. And I can't look that important without my pen, so I have another pen. And if you're telling me, on paper, wow, a guy who worked with the Hall of Famer Drew Brees, he's going to work with Josh Allen, great. And I'm hoping he worked with Drew Brees' limitations as a passer. Because Drew Brees early on, I came up with a chart for a depth of target chart. Here, let me write down my timestamp. And Drew Brees had like 9 yards depth of target early on in his career with the Saints. That also said it went down to 6 yards. That also said defenses catch up. There's more context to a fucking graph I'm making ChatGPT. As I said earlier, they can't really do much. Just work with me here, okay? So I think that's a great hire. You can't really complain about that. The only thing I can complain about is if he's going to be asked to be doing Drew Brees things. When you got a Ferrari race car that can make a lot of the throws. And I understand you have to help Josh from turning the ball over, etc., etc. So, wide receiver coach, Drew Terrell. He was formerly with the Arizona Cardinals pass game coordinator. So you got 2 Arizona coaches. What I'm expecting to see, all right, is faster defense, less thinking, less baloney of, not baloney, but Sean McDermott's defense. When you're hearing guys saying it took 3 years to learn the system, that's really not great. I mean, it is if you draft players that are smart, put in the work. Kyer Elam, I don't know. Maybe that's on a, we need to play quick and read quick, make play quick. Like, I know, never played a lick of organized football. I'm just telling you what I come across. That's why I'm here. So, would that mean that the defense is going to be more exciting? Let's be honest. I like the Bills' defense. It's been solid. I miss a pass rush. I know what I'm saying right now. In the first round, to get it, I don't even want to get into that. The cap went up. There's a whole lot more money, but I don't even want to get into it. I really don't. A lot of the roster's turning over. You're going to a 3-4. Again, you're going back to Rex Ryan. Really. And you're asking these players to have more fun and play fast and not have to think. And as Joe Brady did, he credited Sean McDermott for building the Bills up to where it's at now. And with a few tweaks, I think a little more fun. Bring the ping pong tables back. Bring in the pool tables. All the video games. Women, dudes, if you're into that, between you're into that too, whatever. Bring them all into the locker room. It's going to be happy, happy fun time. Happy, happy fun time. Really, really, really fun. Really fun. Play fast, have fun. On defense, everybody's going to eat. It's a 3-4. They're all eating. The whole team is eating with this defense. Just saying. So I'm excited. The linebacker play is going to be amazing. I just like chess, all right? I like not knowing what's going to happen. And one thing with the Bills, I knew was going to happen. They're going to bat down a lot of passes. Interesting, right? So very curious to see, diving into each coach here in the future, how things are going to fit. And if you need real content on like the X's and O's, not just a general kind of aggregator as I am here, check out Cover One. That's my first stop. Then it's usually Locked On Bills as far as like deep X's and O's, all right? The Locked On Bills show, the Bills squad is very good. Very good. You have Joe Ostrowski, former O-lineman of the Bills. Jeremy White, who, calls Brandon Bean out on his nonsense. On telling us people who have been born, hey, what receiver you got? And also hosted by Joe Marino, the main host of Locked On Bills, who's a scout and stuff. So he knows some stuff. So it's great seeing radio guy, actual football player for the Bills too, and a scout, all kind of pieces of stuff together. So it's one of my favorite shows right now, just saying. So that's where I also get the line of, man, Joe and Dreesen, you think I know what I'm talking about? No. Entertainment purposes only, just like the NFL. Check the ticket. Have a good day. Tune back soon. I'm excited for, I like what Joe Brady's doing so far. Feels like we're live. Toodles.